We're pleased to be joined by Chuck Esposito, Sunset Station Casino Sportsbook Director. Thanks for joining us, Chuck. We're looking forward to Super Bowl 51 in Houston between the Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons. What's the early line in the Super Bowl, Chuck?
Early line, Clement, was 3-59. Patriots a 3-point favorite. Highest total ever. The previous highest total was 57. That was in 2010 between Drew Brees and Peyton Manning. That was at 57. This one opened 59. Surprisingly enough, in 2010, that total went under. The Saints won that game 31-17. It's a great matchup here, though. We've got the number one offense, the Atlanta Falcons, and the number one defense, the Patriots. 7 times in Super Bowl history, the top offense has met the top defense. 6 of those 7 times, the top defense prevailed. And I expect early action so far has been on the Patriots.
They say offense sells tickets and defense wins championships, so that certainly would lend itself to the Patriots. How tough was it to set the over-under? You mentioned the highest over-under in Super Bowl history, but when you look at the Falcons, I know it's a neutral site with them playing in Houston, but they were 10-0 in terms of the over and home games. Was that a challenge with knowing how potent this offense is?
It absolutely was a challenge. Again, to open up a total that high. And you, as you mentioned, Atlanta averaging 34.4 points a game this year, and this is in a dome too. So I mean, that bodes well for Atlanta. They just come out; they never take their foot off the gas. They can score. The other end of it is New England, though. I mean, the best defense against the pass, only giving up 15.72 points per game. So it is tough. But you think about the playoffs this year, Clement. Favorites went 8-2 against the number, and overs were 7-3. So 7 of the 10 playoff games leading up to the Super Bowl were over. Just a premium on offense. You look at the teams that were in the championship this past weekend, and just so much offense. The rules are structured to protect the quarterback, the pass interference, the holding, things that make it really tough for a DB. It's hard to make this total any lower, and I'm not sure I want to be rooting for the under on February 5th. The way it is. It's just too easy to score, it appears, for these two teams.
With 2 weeks in between the championship games and the Super Bowl, a lot of time for some movement. How much movement do you expect in that spread?
Well, the key is that 3 is a very key number. It's tough to get us off 3. As you mentioned, we still have a lot of time until kickoff. Early action has been on the Patriots. I think it's got a much better chance right now to go to 3.5 than it does to 2.5. But it's going to take a little bit to push us off this key number of a field goal 3. And you have to remember, the Patriots, in their 4 Super Bowl wins, 3 of them are by 3 points, 1 by 4 points, and their 2 Super Bowl losses to the Giants by 3 and 4 points. So they like these big games to be decided by either 3 or 4 points, right around where the current number is.
Sounds like we should have quite a nail-biter, Chuck. As always, we appreciate the knowledge. Thanks for being with us on 120 Sports.
My pleasure, Clement. Thank you.